Just we had a discussion about, have you observed, right? Just we had a discussion about, just we covered what is class, what is object, what is the reference, what is class, what is object, what is the reference, like this we cover. Next, and after completing that, we discussed about constructors concept, and then self variable, like all these things we covered, right? These are three things we discussed, even multiple examples I covered, just to get familiarity about this new syntaxes, new coding, like. And after completing that, even I discussed above, have you remembered types of variables? Types of variables also we had. In that, the first category, total how many types of variables are allowed inside Python class? Can you spell out how many types of variables are allowed inside Python class? 3 types of variables. Can you please tell what the first one? Instance variables. Instance variables. Okay, instance variables also known as object level variables. Instance variables also known as object level variables. Correct or not? Object level variable. Second ones are static variables. Static variables. Some static variables also known as class level variables. Regarding static variables also known as class level variables. Third ones are instance variable, static variable, and then local variables. Regarding local variables also known as method level variables. Method level variables, right? So inside Python class, these are the 3 types of variables which are allowed. Remember that these are 3 types of variables which are allowed. And then we performed postmortem about the instance variables, right? Okay, so first only 2 points I covered, very important points, both about instance variables, right? If the value of a variable varied from object to object, if the value of a variable varied from object to object, such type of variables are called instance variables. Next, sir, for every object, a separate copy of instance variable by default will be there, sir. Best example for you. If the student object is there, if the student objects are there, name of the student is varied from student to student. First student name Durga, second student name may be Ravi, third student name may be Shiva. First student roll number 101, second student roll number 102, and the third student roll number 103. That's fine. So for if the value of name and roll number are varied from object to object, that's fine. These variables are by default considered instance variables. Remember these ones are, these variables are by default considered as what? Instance variables, right? Okay. Next, the value of instance variable, for every object a separate copy by default will be created. Sir, in a class 600 students are there. How many roll numbers are there? Can you please confirm? How many roll numbers are there? If 600 students are there, then obviously 600 roll numbers are there, 600 roll numbers are there, 600 names are available. That's why for every object a separate copy by default will be created. Such type of variables are by default considered as instance variables, right? Next, where we have to declare instance variables. Where we have to declare instance variables, right? So very simple, we have to declare inside constructor by using self. Inside constructor by using self. Have you remembered, right? By using self. Next time after that, inside the instance method, by using self. Inside instance method by using self. From outside of the class, by using object reference. Everyone can able to understand? We covered already in the last session. Sir, there are 3 possible places are there to declare instance variables, right? One is inside constructor, second one is inside instance method, third ones are inside from outside of the class. Next, how to access instance variables? Have you remember, if you want to get the value of instance variable within the class by using self. Regarding self.name, self.age, self.marks, like this we are going to get, sir. Within the class by using self. from outside of the class, from outside of the class, okay, by using from outside of the class by using object reference. Regarding from outside of the class by using object reference like this, right? Next, how to delete instance variables. How to delete instance variables? We can able to delete instance variables, no problem at all, based on our requirement, right? So inside the class, within the class, sir, del. So self dot variable name. Self dot variable name. Inside the class, self dot variable name. Okay, like this, right? Next, from outside of the class, outside of the class, okay, what is the base? Del object reference dot variable name. That's also, these variables by default will be deleted from the object. Okay, remember, sir, where, how to delete the variables like this, right? Any doubt? Sai, if I use a delete, only reference will be gone, or object is removed from the memory. Object by default will be removed from the memory. I mean del L1, the corresponding object by default eligible for garbage collection. Right? We are going to discuss GC concept in detail. Then you will get much clarity. Up to this is the clear. Inside the method, how? Inside the method, how means what? Declare or delete? Lakshmi. Delete. Then obviously this is inside the method means within the class. Within the class means this is the way. Within the class, this is the way. Outside of the class, this is the way. Okay. Next, I have one small doubt. Okay. Before going for the static variables, here let me talk about this important point also. Okay, here my point is, what is that point is? Listen carefully, sir. Sir, I'm taking a class test. Sir. Sir, my requirement is def underscore init underscore self. Okay. Now, sir, I'm taking self dot a is equal to 10, self dot a is equal to 10, self dot b is equal to 20. Like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. Sir, can I use the word? Can I use the word? These variables are instance variables or not? Can you please confirm? Outside of the class, we can't use self assign. These are instance variables or not? Instance variables, because inside a constructor we are declaring by using self. Obviously, these are instance variables, right? T1 is equal to test I'm taking. T1 is equal to test I'm taking. T2 T1 dot A is equal to 777. T2 is equal to test I'm taking. T2 dot B is equal to 888, like this I'm taking. Can you please tell print T1 dot A, comma T1 dot B. Next, T2 dot A, comma T2 dot B. T2 dot A, comma T2 dot B. What is the answer? What is the answer we are going to get? Can you please tell? Good. What answer by default you are going to get? Because already we covered with respect to the diagram, multiple examples I discussed already. Then obviously you people can able to understand very easily, right? Okay. What is the output by default you are going to get, sir? Very simple. Listen carefully. Can you please cross check whether your answer is correct or not with my explanation? Like now, let me execute first. I want to execute first. Let me go for okay. Here just py test.py I'm taking, sir. Can you please 1 minute? I didn't save. Okay. So now 77720, 10 888. Any explanation is required? Can you please confirm? Any explanation is required about this one? If you want me, I will explain. Otherwise, not required. Do you want me to explain? Not required, right? Just yeah. Some people, 1 or 2 members are expecting. Matter of 1 minute. I won't take much time because already we are the kings in that area. I'm sure. Here, T1 is equal to tester. T1 is equal to tester. I'm creating T1, sir. I'm creating one object T1. Because of this object creation, constructor will be executed. At the part of constructor, I'm taking A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, like this, right? A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, like this I'm taking. Now, T1 dot A is equal to 777. T1 dot A is equal to 777. By default, we are going to get. Next, T2 is equal to tester, sir. T2 is equal to tester, like this. T2 is a tester. Now T2, whenever we are creating an object, automatically constructor will be executed. That's why A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. By default, we are going to get A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. T2 dot B is equal to 888. T2 dot B is equal to 888. By default, we are going to get, sir. T2 dot B is equal to 888. So T1 dot A, T1 dot B, 77720. T2 dot A, T2 dot B is nothing but 10 followed by 888. Clear? Any explanation is required? Clear for all of that, everyone? That's all, sir. So what the last conclusion is, if you perform any changes to the instance variables of one class, those changes won't be reflected for the instance variables of other class. Remember, by using, if you perform any changes to the instance variables of one object, those variable values won't be reflected for the remaining objects, because the reason is, for every object, a separate copy of instance variables are there. Sir, here two objects are there. If you change the value of A here, this change won't be reflected here. If you change the value of B here, this change won't be reflected here. Remember this one. So because the reason for that is, okay, instance variable values for every object separate copy is there. That's why, right? Okay, well. So now the next concept, very important concept, static variable, right? We're getting very important concept, static variables, right? Sir, if the value of a static variable, sir, if the value of a variable, best example for you. Here, legend. Yesterday we had a discussion, sir. Suppose assume that we have student objects are there, sir. Assume I created some 3 or 600 student objects I created, sir. For every student, separate name is there, separate roll number is there. Can you please observe that? Already we discussed the same example multiple times, sir. For every student, separate name is there, separate roll number is there. Assume that here Durga 101, Durga 101. Next some Ravi 102, name and like. Sir, some Shiva 103 is there. Assume that. Can I use the word name and the roll number? These are instance variables or not? Can you please confirm? These are instance variables or not? Yes. For every object, a separate copy we are maintaining. Next, object to object, the values are changing. Object to object, the values are changing. That's why this one itself is nothing but, okay, instance variables only. Okay, well, sir. Now the point is, take very special care about this terminology. Okay. But for all the students, college name, either college name is the same for every student or not. Either college name is the same for all the students or not. Yes. So if the college name is the same for all the students, never recommended to declare as instance variable. What is the problem if I declare? What is the problem for that is, have a look once here. I'm taking class student, sir. Class student like this. Sir, here just observe that if I can take def underscore init underscore like self comma name comma age or name comma roll number, like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, here we can take name and the roll number, no problem at all. But college name is always okay fixed for all the students. College name is always fixed for all the students. So if the college name is the same for all the students, if I declare this one as the instance variable, the problem is for every object we require to maintain separate copy. Here one durgasoft is required, here one durgasoft is required, here one durgasoft is required. Like that, it's always a bigger problem. Memory waste, performance is going to be down. Correct or not? Okay, if the value is not varied from object to object, why you have to declare as instance variable? Better to declare that variable as static variable at class level. Are you able to understand? So then immediately we ask, sir, if I make that variable as the static variable, what is the advantage, right? The biggest advantage is we are not required to maintain separate copy for every object. We are going to maintain only one copy. Only one copy. College name is equal to durgasoft. College name is equal to durgasoft. Share that copy for every object of the class. Share the same copy for all object of the class. So how many copies of static variables will be created? Can you please tell how many copies of static variables will be created? Only one copy. Static variable, Dheeraj. Static variable. How many copies of static variables will be created? Only one copy. The same copy will be shared for all objects of the class. Clear? Memory utilization, performance improvements by default will be there, sir. That's why simple question. Sir, can I declare this variable as the instance variable or static variable? You may have the doubt, sir. You may have the doubt. Immediately, you have to use the word, okay, array, for every object, is it separate copy is required? Or for all the objects, a single copy is enough? Array, for all objects, one copy is enough, man. One copy is enough. Oh, then better to go for static. Static, class level data, not required to maintain separate copy for every object. Sir, no. For every object, separate copy is required because value is changing from object to object. Then compulsory we should go for, okay, sir, object level instance variable. You should have that knowledge based on your class, based on your programming requirement. Are you able to understand? Sir, best example. In this session, almost 100 students are there currently. More than 100 students are there currently, sir. Suppose assume for every student separate laptop or otherwise separate desktop or laptop or mobile is there. Then only you are attending this session. So for every student separate laptop is there. Can you please tell laptop is the instance copy or static copy? Respond. Laptop is the instance copy or static copy? Instance copy, because if 100 students are there, for every student separate copy is there. That's why I can use the word it is. Next, for every student a separate notebook is there. They are writing important points. For every student a separate notebook is there. Can you please tell, is it instance copy or static copy? Instance copy, because 100 students, 100 notebooks, right? So for every student separate pen is there, then obviously it is always considered as instance only, because for every object separate copy. But for all students, only one faculty, myself is single resource, only one faculty is there. Now this faculty is the static copy or instance copy. Are you getting right? Is it instance copy or static copy? So take a bit very special care about that. So it is always a static copy, because single person accessed by all students are getting single copy accessed by all objects. Such a type of thing is by default considered static. Now everyone got clarity, right? What is static? What is instance? Object level is called instance. Class level is called static, right? Okay. Like next and after that, okay. So how we can access static variables? How we can able to access static variables, right? So static variables should be accessed either by class name, or by object reference. Remember this one, sir. Either by class name or by object reference. For every object, either by class name you can able to access or by object reference, no problem at all. Accessing, how you can able to access either by class name or by object reference, just aware. Okay, now what are various places are there to declare static variables? Very important. How to declare? What are various variables are there to declare static variables? Just take a bit very special case, sir. In general, all possibilities I will cover, but in general, sir, most commonly used approach is always only one place, right? What is that place? Is class test within the class directly from outside of any method. Again, within the class directly from outside of any method. Remember this one. So here observe the difference between sir, just B and A, sir. Observe the difference between B and A. So this is directly we declared inside a class, but this B we declared by using self. Regarding this B we declared by using self. Now the point is, this variable is called static variable. This variable is called instance variable. Are you able to understand? Because it's not associated with the self. If you want, you can able to access, but it's not associated with the self. Okay, this is nothing but static variable, right? But this one is nothing but instance variable. Next, one small point I have to tell, sir. Just take a bit very special care. T1 is equal to tester, sir. T1 is equal to tester. T2 is equal to tester. T2 is equal to tester. Now, here just observe that T1 dot B is equal to 777. I'm taking 777. Tester dot A is equal to 888. I'm taking, sir. T2 is equal to test. I'm taking. T2 is equal to tester. Test I'm taking. Print of T2 dot A comma test dot T2 dot A comma T2 dot B. One small clarity I want to declare. One small clarity. The people who are coming from other programming languages, especially Java. In Java, we have to declare static variables with a static keyword. But here modifiers are such type of terminology not applicable. That's why no static such type of thing. One thing. Next, how you can access static variables. I will discuss in detail. But as of now, you can access a static variable either by class name or by object reference. Even T2.a means no problem, acceptable. If the student is there, you can ask, what is your, you can ask, what is your college name? You can ask by using object reference also, no problem, right? Can you please tell what is the output we are going to get? So assume it is the proper access, proper way of accessing. Assume that. What the output we are going to get now? Now I want to take here one more line, T1.a, and T1.b also. Think a bit logically. So my intention is not to create confusion, but you have to take a bit very special care. Yeah, T2 normal small t, sir. By mistake capital T. Just to think a bit carefully. If you are facing any problem, no issue at all, we will discuss. In detail, I will explain. Yeah. What the answer we are going to get? Saravanan, are you there? Yeah. Please analyze and then tell. Take your own time, no problem at all. because there are multiple conclusions we require to discuss. Slowly this self T1 test, these words you have to familiar first, then happily you can able to guess something. So compulsory, oh sir, this is the output. Like if you are doing any mistake, once I explain, then you can correct that, no problem. Yes, can I execute? Let me execute this code. 888 Is it your expected answer? Correct? Is it your expected answer? Yes, no? Do you want me to explain how it is going to be happen? Do you want me to explain? Okay, listen a bit carefully. Yeah. Most of the people are expecting explanation. Very carefully, sir. Sir, do you know, I told already, because this is a very, very important point. Please inject in your mind one important point, sir. Very, very important point. Static variable. Static variable. Only one copy will be created. Only one copy will be created. Only one copy will be created at class level. Are you getting how many copies of static variables will be created? Only one copy. If you are asking, if other person is asking, same copy only will come. Next, instance variable. Instance variable. Instance variable. For every object, a separate copy. For every object, a separate copy will be created. Regarding for every object, a separate copy will be created. Remember this one. Regarding, so first word, static variable. How many copies will be created, sir? Only one copy will be created for total class. But instance variable, for every object, a separate copy will be created. Okay, well. Now the point here is, now take a bit very special care about this one, sir. Our example. Now here see this one. I'm taking, so a here just observe a is equal to 10. At the beginning only, a is equal to 10 will be created. Whenever you are using first time class, automatically static variable will be created. T1 is equal to test, sir. Whenever we are taking T1 is equal to test, only instance variable will be created. Only instance variable will be created, B, sir. Okay. Now T1 dot B is equal to 777. T1 dot B is equal to 777, sir. Are getting T1 dot B is equal to 777 like this. Next, tester dot A, sir. You are accessing static variable, right? That's why it is going to come 888. It's going to come 888. Next, T2 is equal to tester, sir. I'm creating separate object. Whenever we are creating separate object, okay, compulsory a separate copy of instance variable by default will be created. Compulsory a separate copy of instance variable by default will be created, sir. Print of T1.a, T1.b. T1.a means you can access static variable, right? 888, in the first case 888, in the second case T2.a, T2.b. T2.a means 888, T2.b means 20. Remember that. So the conclusion here is, if you perform any change to the static variable, that the change will be reflected for all objects of that class. If you perform any change to the instance variable, that the change will be reflected only for that object but not for the remaining objects. Because for every object separate copy of instance variable is there, but for all objects a single copy of static variable is there. Friends, everyone can able to understand? Yes, friends? Okay, that's all. Yeah. Now, this is what you should await, sir. This knowledge slowly you people are going to get. Okay. Now there are just a small 1 or 2 doubts are there. 1 minute, sir. Suraj is asking, sir, if you put a statement like t1.a is equal to some value, is that valid or not? Yeah, it is valid. What will happen within few minutes? I will discuss. Don't worry, sir. Valid. Valid. But there is a bigger problem is there. We will discuss that. Okay, well. Next, without create an object, can we print a static variable, sir? Yes, why not? Why not? Raman Gaud. Yes, why not? Here, print test dot a. I'm not creating an object. Happily, we are going to get tensor. Raman, getting right? Yeah. Next, sir, static variable can change with the object name only and not with the object reference. Static variable value can change with the object name only, not with the static variable value can be changed with the class name only, but not with the object reference. Getting? Okay, well, Narayan, we will discuss multiple examples on this area. Don't worry. As of now, remember, if you want to change the value of static variable, compulsory we should use class name. Inject this point in your mind. But anyway, we will talk multiple times about this point. Okay, with multiple examples. At last, much clarity you will get. Okay, that's all. Next up. Yeah. Kalisha, what's your doubt? For static, it will not change. Sir, outside method inside class, can I create an instance variable using self? Sir, outside method inside a class, not possible. I told already, only 3 places are there to create static instance variable. One is inside constructor, second one is inside instance method, third one is outside of the class. Yeah. Okay. Just one small clarity. One small clarity I want to provide for you people. Just don't get confused. Just a small clarity I want to provide. Here, just listen. Here, listen this one. Sir, Durga sir is always creating bigger confusion. Like, don't feel like. Okay. Now I'm taking. Here, I changed the value of a variable, static variable, by using, I changed the value of a static variable by using class name, correct, right? By using class name. Now I want to use object reference. T1.a is equal to 888. Good man. I did something because 2 members or 3 members asked the same doubt. Think very carefully. What is the output we are going to get? For your kind information, it is not error. Okay, well. Can you please confirm what is the output we are going to get? My internal intention is not to create confusion. Just you may get a hint. But anyway, this point we are going to discuss multiple times. Can you please guess now what is the output we are going to get? Please trace another tell the answer. Don't try to execute. It's not a good programming practice. Don't execute, just tell the answer. Sharavanan, please. What answer by default we are going to get? Guess something. Even you are feeling a bit difficult, just try, keep on, swim. Certain point you will get the link. Don't worry. Okay. Well, sir. Now let me explain. Matter of 1 minute. I want to give the hint, not hint, direct conclusion at the beginning only. Remember that. In how many ways we can declare instance variable? Have you remembered? In how many ways we can declare instance variable? Three possible ways. So within inside constructor by using self. Inside instance method by using self. Okay. Outside of class by using object reference. Remember that last point. Outside of the class by using object reference. Now observe a bit very carefully, sir. What will happen is, now listen this one. Sir, at the beginning, a is equal to 10 created, sir. Observe very carefully, because it is a static variable. A is equal to 10 created. Whenever we are creating T1, sir, T1 object created, and B is equal to 20 created because of this constructor job. T1.B is equal to 777. Now this is the T1.B means 777. Sir, take very special care. Please observe very special care. Now the point is coming. T1.A means if you are here, T1.A is equal to 888. You are not accessing. You are assigning the value. Now immediately Python is going to check, is there any instance variable for T1 named with A? Not there. If it is not there, create a separate instance variable for that object. Because if you are declaring a variable with object reference, obviously it is the instance variable. Gone. T2 is equal to test, sir. Next line. So can you please create sir T2 object? Can you please create T2 object? Whenever we are creating T2 object, okay, B variable will be created, sir. B is a 20. Like this, right? Now T1.A, T1.B. T1.A, T1.B means both instance variables are going to come. What is the answer, sir? 888, 777 is the first case. Next, T2.A, T2.B. T2.A, here instance variable is not there. That's why class level variable is coming. This is accessing. That's why 10 followed by T2.B means 27. 888, 777, 10 followed by 20 we are going to get. Are you getting? Sir, even one or two members may feel a bit difficult. Nothing will be there. If we are going to practice some 4 or 5 examples, you will get much clarity. How many people feels the same answer? Anyone? T2.A is always going to refer static variable. T2.A is always going to refer static variable because T2 not having any instance variable. While accessing T2.A. Now the output by default you are going to get is, sir, 888, 777, 1020. Durgasir is really great. After few examples, you people also will become great. Don't worry. Okay. T2.A means static variable will come. We can access a static variable even by using object reference also. Narayan. Even we can access static variable by using object reference also, but you can't change the value. If you are trying to change the value by using object reference, it will become an instance variable. If you want to change the value, compulsory, we require to use class name only. After completing static variables, I have to discuss this point. Don't worry. Suraj. Yeah, accessing means you can access, but if you are trying to assign some value by using object reference, it will become instance variable but not static variable. Okay, slowly will come in the picture. Don't worry, sir. There are some people, yeah. How we can know declaration of instance variable reference or object reference? Yeah, here have you observed, right? Here we are assigning value, like this is called a declaration. This is called a declaration. But here we are printing the value. This is called accessing. Saravana, if you have instance and static variable with the same name, okay, correct. So now my question is there any chance, to have instance and static variable with the same name? Instance and static variable with the same name, possible or not? Yes, now I told, possible or not? Yes, possible. So have you observed, right? For object A, for T1 instance variable is there, under this static variable is also there. Possible. Okay. By object reference, if we access, okay, instance variable will come. By class name, if we access, then static variable will come. That's all. Okay, don't worry much. We will slowly, we are going to get that, just aware. Okay, so now observe this. All these are whatever we discussed a bit advanced, but still we are not at that level. Just aware, just for the hint purpose only I'm providing. As of now, just you people should be aware. Only one point. What is that? What is the difference between instance variable and static variable? Simple answer you can tell. Instance variable, for every object, a separate copy will be created. Static variable, for all objects, total class level, only one copy will be created. That's all, sir. This is what you should aware. Next, what are various places to declare static variable? Legend, your doubts will be clarified automatically, because we are in the middle. Let me complete. Automatically will be clarified. What are various places to declare static variables? What are various places to declare static variables? Right? Very simple, sir. First place I told already. Can you please tell? Yeah. All your doubts I will clarify. Don't worry, sir. Just legend the session, because most of the doubts will be clarified once the session is going on. Please, what are various possible places are there? In general, we can declare inside a class directly. Correct or not? Happily we can declare inside a class directly. Next, legend carefully, sir. Inside a class directly. Inside constructor by using class name, sir. So if you want, you can declare static variable inside a class also, inside a constructor also, but compulsory we require to use class name. Remember this one, by using class name. Next, third one, sir, inside instance method by using class name. Inside instance method by using class name, sir. By using class name. Okay, like inside instance method by using class name. Okay, that is. Next, inside legend, please don't get confusion. How many types of variables are there? Can you please confirm? How many types of variables are there? Three types. What those? Instance variable, static variable, local variable. How many types of methods are there? Okay, three types. Have you remembered? Somewhere I covered already. Types of methods. Instance method, just a name only I use. Instance method. Next one after that, static method, and then class method. Remember this one. Instance method, static method, class method. Like now, inside class method, by using CLS variable, or class name. Sir, what is the CLS variable and so on? Okay, don't worry. Inside the class method, we can declare by using CLS variable or class name. Okay, don't worry. Next, fifth one, sir, inside static inside static method by using class name. Inside static method by using class name. Sir, a bit confusion. Okay, listen a bit carefully, sir. Sir, I have one class test is there. Please observe carefully. Class test is there, sir. If I can take like this, self, what is this concept? Can you please tell? What is this one? What is this concept, sir? Constructor. Correct or not? If I can take like this, what is this concept? Constructor. So, to declare instance variables and to perform initialization, constructor. If I can take like M1 of self, what is this one, sir? This is called instance method. This is called instance method, object related method. Because you are passing self. Self is always current object related method. Listen very carefully, sir. This is called object related method. But sometimes we can declare def m2 by passing CLS. Sir, it is not self. Okay, like this. Next, we can take class method, decorator, class method. This type of thing is nothing but class method. Observe carefully, sir. This type of thing is called class method. Okay, sir, what is the purpose? When we should go for class method, we will discuss. Don't worry, sir. Sir, in our Python class, there is one special character is there named with the class method. How you can declare like this? This is like this one. Next, there is one more concept is there. M3. This person is the independent person. This is the static method, sir. Okay, explicitly if you want you can declare, sir, this is the static method like this, right? Just observe. So how many types of methods are there inside Python class, sir? All possible methods I covered. No more extra methods, sir. Don't worry. Durga sir keep on introducing new terminology. Okay, like don't feel. Just aware the words, sir. What is this one? Can you please tell what is this one? Array, respect. What is this one? Constructor. It's very clear. What is this method? Instance method. Already we use it. Next, what is this one? Class method. Class method contains CLS variable. Okay. Here self means what? Current. Self means what? Current object reference. Similarly, CLS means current class object. For every class also, a separate class object will be there. Current class object. Class related thing. Okay. Next, this person won't take self, won't take self, and won't take any CLS. Such a type of thing is by default considered static method. That's all. Saravanan, don't worry. Other than this, no more new methods. Only 3 methods we are going to have: instance method, class method, static method. You should aware. Next, instance method. These are object related. Class method, okay, and the static method. These are nowhere related to object. Remember this one. First 2 are object related. Next 2 are nowhere related to object. Without object also, happily you can call these methods. Okay, like this one, right? So total, how many types of methods are available? 3. Anyway, constructor is also special method, like 3 methods: instance method, static method, class method. But what is the purpose? All those things in detail we are going to discuss. Don't worry. Clear, right? Basic idea. So class method, how to declare explicitly with the class method? By using class method decorator. Regarding by using class method decorator. What is the argument to the class method? CLS. CLS means current class, like this, right? Okay. Next, how to declare static method? By using static method. Okay. This static method won't take either self or CLS. Remember that independent, even normal variables it can able to take, no problem at all. Next, clear, right? So don't worry, sir. These decorators are mandatory or not? All these nonsense as of now, no. In the next, I will discuss. Clear, I hope. Okay. Now come back to our story. Sir, just a few 2 or 3 days only, this type of terminology will come in the picture. Don't worry, sir. Now we are ready to go back to yes, static members. Clear, right? Okay. Now take a bit very special care. Sir, what are various places? Just a legend. First time we are using these words. Now, if I talk second time, already Durgas are covered, like you are going to feel that. Okay, it will become very easy. Don't worry, sir. Now, what are various places to declare static variable? Now, can you please read once? Inside a class directly. Next, second place, inside a constructor. Inside a constructor by using class name. By using class name. What is the third possibility, sir? Inside the instance method by using class name. Inside the class method by using CLS variable or class name. Next, inside the static method by using class name. Oh, these are various possibilities are there just to declare static variables. Getting right? Okay. Sai, static method can take any number of arguments. No self, no CLS, normal variables. We will discuss in detail. Don't think about that. Concentrate only on this area. Clear, right? Yeah. How to access Madhavi? We will discuss. Just observe. Now, as of now, we are at how to declare static variable. Okay. Let me go for a small example. Then you will get much clarity about this one, sir. Here I am taking, sir, observe. How many places are there? Can you please tell how many places are there? So inside the class directly, inside the constructor, inside the instance method, class method, static method. Sixth one. From outside of class also. From outside of class. From outside of class also. Regarding outside of the class also, we can able to take. These are various possibilities are there to declare like this, right? Okay. Now take very special care, sir. I'm taking class test. Legend this one. Now observe very carefully, sir. A is equal to 10. A is equal to 10. Now A is equal to 10. Now I'm taking def underscore init underscore self. I'm taking self. I'm taking. Sir, within the constructor, if you want to declare static variable, can you please tell the way? Within the constructor, if you want to declare static variable, what is the way? By using Saravanan, by using class name, test.b is equal to 20. Okay, well. Next, inside method m1, of self. Can you please tell what is this method? Please respond. What is this method? This method is called instance method. Inside instance method, by using class name, test.c is equal to 30. Okay. Now at the rate class method. Next, def m2 of CLS. Here, just like self, if it is the class method, like this we have. Inside the class method, either by class name possible, or by CLS variable possible, like this, right? So inside a class method, if you want to declare static variable, this is the possibility. Okay, static method. Next, def m3 by using class test.f is equal to 60. Wow. All possible places within the class, it's a very clear. Luckily, the remaining two methods also, introduction also completed. Okay, next time directly I will explain. Okay, now have a look once. Have a look once, sir. What is the next thing? Is I want to know dictionary of this class. Earlier we used object dictionary. Have you remember, right? Print t1 dot underscore dict underscore like this we use. But if you want class related test, class name dot dict. 1 minute. Let me check. Yeah, outside of the class how to declare, I will do that. Don't worry. Print of test dot print of test dot underscore dict underscore untick. Can you please tell how many static variables are there? Please respond. How many static variables will be there? Think a bit carefully, man, and then tell the answer. Why you are thinking? Number only. I'm asking about number. How many static variables are there? How many static variables are there? Excellent, Neha. Can you please tell? Total how many variables? 6. No. As of now, only one static variable is there. Because the reason is, you didn't execute constructor. You didn't call M1. You didn't call M2. You didn't call M3. Array, without calling these things, how those things will be created? Whenever you are calling, then only it will be created. Now, only one A is equal to 10. Only one A is equal to 10. Okay, let me cross check. Yes, here there are multiple other properties will be there at class level. Don't worry about that. Here our variable. How many variables are there, sir? Only one. A is equal to 10. Only one. The remaining references, don't worry. Only one is there. A is equal to 10. Okay. Now let me create an object. Test. Let me create an object. T is equal to tester, sir. T is equal to test. Test I'm taking. Now, if I create object, constructor will be executed or not? I respond. Constructor will be executed or not? Yes. Then obviously this test.b is also by default will be created. Now, how many static variables will be there? 2 static variables will be there. Are you getting? A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 20. Sir, how many static variables are there, sir? 2 static variables. 2 static variables are there. Have you observed? A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Okay. Now I want to call. Okay. Anyway, forget about this. Now I want to call T dot M1. Are you getting? I want to call T dot M1. M1 means instance method. Now, how many static variables will be there? Can you please confirm? How many static variables will be there? 3 static variables, right? Now, have a look once. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to 30. Okay, perfect. T, okay, dot M2. T dot M2 How many static variables are there? How many static variables are there? Remember one small doubt you people may get. Sir, it's the class method. It's the class method. Static. Nowhere related to object. Sir, if you want, you can call class method either by using class name or by using object reference. No problem at all. No problem at all. You can call. Okay, anyway, don't get confused. Class method, right? I'm using class name. No problem. I'm using class name only. Can you please tell how many are there? These two also will be created. That's why 5. A is there, and then B, C, D, E. Perfect. Okay, like now test dot. What is this one, sir? M3 until, because static method we can call by using class name. Static method we can call by using class name. Okay. Now how many are there? All your 6 by default are there. Yeah. Now last one, test dot G is equal to 70. outside of the class we can declare static variable by using class name. Can you please tell now how many static variables are there? How many static variables are there? 7. G is equal to 70. That's all, friends. These are various places are there to declare static variables, right? Are you getting what is static variable? Where you can declare like this. Next, this is constructor. When the constructor will execute? When the constructor will execute? Whenever we are creating object. Next, this is instance method. You can call by using object reference t.m1. These two are nowhere related to object because class method, static method, these nowhere related to object. How you can call this method? By using class name. Okay. Now my question is, sir, these many places are there to declare static variable. But in reality, we are always going to use this approach only. Are you getting? Even these are valid, but we are always going to use which approaches are always first approach only. Any doubt? Okay, that's all. These are things how you can declare static variables. Just aware. And then how you can access, how you can modify. Next, like another 1 hour, if we are going to spend postmortem on that, immediately you will become experts in this area. Okay, but anyway, very easy. Don't get confused. Very easy thing. Don't worry, sir. Okay, almost around 2 sessions we will spend on this. Then you will get much clarity. And after that, local variable is a matter of just just a 10 minutes concept. And after that, next methods we have to perform postmortem. What type of methods are there? Inner classes, garbage collection, inheritance. Like almost 20 days we have to talk about this. Next, Suraj, just as of now, remember CLS is always going to represent current class. That's all. For which purpose we are going to use, we will discuss in detail. Madhavi, if you create 5 objects, 5 times constructor will be executed. So 5 times B will be created. Because for every object, separate copy will be there or not. 5 times B will be created. First time for the first object purpose. Second time for the second object purpose. Current class and current object both are not same, both are different. All the variables are static only in our application A to G. Oh, you are talking about this one, right? You are talking about, oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking about instance variable. Just think of it very carefully. If you are going to create 5 objects, 5 times constructor will execute, but every time old value will be replaced with a new value because it is the static, right? Static, right? Old value will be replaced with a new value. Replaced with new value. Always 20 only will be there. Only one copy. Whenever we are executing, the old 20 will be replaced with a new 20. Something like that. Okay, so just up to this, better to refer. Okay, and then so with pleasant mind we will discuss again in the next session. Just observe that I have class test is there. A is equal to 777 is there. Next, and after that def init underscore here self is there. Next, self dot a is equal to 888 is there. Can you please observe that carefully? What is this variable? Now everyone in this session can able to tell, because this is the second time, third time, right? Now I don't think you are going to get a difficulty. What is this variable? Static variable. Good. What is this variable? Ayo, instance variable, right? Now T is equal to test. What I'm doing? T is equal to test. What I'm doing? I'm creating an object. Okay. Now print of T dot A. Print of T dot A. Which variable will come? Which variable will come? Instance variable or class variable? Instance variable or class variable, because you are calling by using object reference. First priority instance variable. If it is not there, class variable, but it's already instance variable is there, instance variable will get more priority if you can access by using object reference. Next, print test dot A. Which variable will come? Which variable will come? If you want to access class name, static variable. Now observe. Can you please have a look once? First time 888, second time 777. First time 888, second time 777. Correct? Any doubt? So, if you are accessing by using instance variable, then by using object reference, instance variable. By using class name, static variable.